Jared Rose for the Thomas McCune and NOLA.com here with Kevin Henry at Central High School, who was our preseason All-Baton Rouge area Defensive Player of the Year for the large schools, and had a heck of a season again and lived up to those expectations, and is now the Defensive Player of the Year now that the season's wound down. Obviously, a tough year at times in terms of wins and losses. What can you say about it? Just what it was like to deal with that type of season, and what your mindset was through it to kind of keep performing that way.
It was a tough season all around, but me being the leader, I had to keep my head up and stay mentally focused and keep everybody going so we won't fall off and just stay as a team. And that was the only thing that was in my mind.
Y'all had times where it seemed like, because early on there was some issues with quarterback injuries and all those sort of things, and trying to get that right. And then all of a sudden, as everyone's getting healthy, y'all push Zachary and are looking like y'all might be able to turn some things around in the second half of the season. And then it was just kind of some more ups and downs from there. What did you feel like hurt y'all at times? And then when things were going a little bit better, what were some of the things that were working better at those times?
The thing that hurt us was the maturity level, and not having the players on the team that have been far, like in tough games, like in the Zachary game coming down to the fourth quarter. We had like 3 people that played varsity last year on the defense, and we didn't get to experience that firsthand, but that was the thing that messed us up on the road.
What are some of the things you learned from that? Because I mean, there were some things that you wanted to come in and accomplish as a senior, some of them being leadership type deals and whatnot. What did you kind of take away from that process, and what were some of the lessons you picked up along the way?
Just staying focused and trying to keep the team together as like one big whole unit, because with the season going like that, it's easy for someone to fall out quick, but being able to keep everybody on the team and working as one unit, that was my main goal, and I took that as being a leader.
Defensively out there, you did a lot of different things in a real positive way. You were jumping some routes in a hurry in that Zachary game for sure, getting some interceptions. You played pretty well up front too when you had a chance to come up and get behind the line. Some big tackles for loss, running backs and quarterbacks down and whatnot. What were you most pleased with that you brought out there in terms of a football dynamic this year?
Playing the ball, as in the interception, being able to read the quarterback and jump the routes and come up and make the tackle. But most of all, playing the ball, being a ball hawk.
You're committed to Okahoma State now, and that was obviously something that was, that you were dealing with through the course of the last few months. How do you feel now? Football season wound down. Obviously, you're into basketball now, but looking forward, football future-wise, with where you stand, looking to go up there and be a Cowboy.
I'm ready. To be honest, I wish I could go this semester, but I gotta wait it out and then just get ready to go play for them.
What were some of the things that factored into that just kind of stood out about Oklahoma State that's now the place that you're looking forward to going?
The environment. It's not a big town. It's small, and it's a football town. It's the people around. It's like you can feel the love when you go to campus.
And you're obviously working on being the point guard for this basketball team. But what are some of the things that as you look to go to that next level are going to be some of the things you're still kind of working on and whatnot to prepare for the next step of football?
Keep being the player that I am. Try not to lose. Me playing basketball, try not to lose the football instincts that I have, so I can when it's time to come back to football, just be ready for that.
Is it a tough juggling act at times to go back and forth that quick from one sport to the other?
It's very tough. I mean, you should see the first game. I mean, you gotta get in the rhythm, and I mean, once you get in the rhythm with basketball, coming from football, you'll be good. And then having to go from basketball to football, I think that's much more tough.
Yeah. How have you felt about the way things have been going with basketball so far? Just taking over that that point guard role with some of the guys that have graduated?
I mean, I feel good about it. I mean, it's early in the season, and you just playing to see how everybody play around. But I'm looking forward to seeing how the season go at the end, and me being a leader on the basketball court too.
Yeah, obviously you still have another few months left of high school, but are you starting to sense how close it is to finish, how close graduation is?
Yeah, I'm starting to sense. I mean, first semester gone.
Yeah.
I mean, can't get that back. And time's just gonna start ticking since football done. Basketball is gonna be ending in February, January, and after that that's gonna be the next thing on the list besides graduation.
What do you think you're gonna remember most from your time at Central when it all finally does kind of wind down?
I mean, it's so many memories. Like it's hard to choose from, but I mean, all the people around the school showing support for the football team and the basketball team, and all the fans. And that's one thing about Central. You will have fans.
Good deal. Kevin Henry, our All-Baton Rouge area Defensive Player of the Year for the large schools. And for the Times-Picayune NOLA.com, Jared Roser.